That was a sneak peek of Man of God, a new film that tells the compelling story of Saint Necretarios of Iuna, a man who lived out his faith in times of war. Man of God will hit select theaters here in the United States on March 21st and 28th. Joining me now is the film's director, Yelena Popovic, and actor Mickey Rourke, and as well as the film's producer, Alexandros Potter. Great to see all of you. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you for having us.
Yelena, boy, do we need stories like this now. This film is so timely considering the turmoil that we are seeing between Russia and Ukraine. According to a new Pew Research Center poll, 78% of Ukrainians are Orthodox Christian. In Russia, 71% are Orthodox Christian. So both of these populations are very religious populations. Tell us about this saint and his story and how you hope it will impact people caught up in this war.
Well, basically, this is the story of hope. It's about a man who was prosecuted, who was slandered, who went through a lot of pain and suffering from the beginning until the end of his life. And it shows, even though things are murky and dark, it shows that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that there is God and that God cares for us, no matter how difficult it is. When I made this movie, because of his story, I made it for those that suffer the most. It happened nowadays that we have a world that is full of hatred and separation. And I think the virtue called humility is something that we have forgotten, forgiveness and love. And we need more of that nowadays, so we can stop this madness that has been going on in this world nowadays.
Mickey, this is a very emotional role, perhaps a very different kind of role for you, but incredibly providential that it's coming out right at this very moment. What are you feeling at a moment like this?
It's a crazy, scary time, and I don't really believe this thing can be settled diplomatically myself. Mm-hmm. Putin is he wants what he wants. Ukraine is fighting harder than anyone expected them to fight. And, when I see everything on about what's going on there and seeing all the devastation and, the places getting bombed that shouldn't be bombed, I think everybody really thought it would be over in 2 to 5 days and whatever would happen. But now the Ukrainians are putting up such a hard fight. They're just not going to give up. I mean, I don't care if there's 2 Ukrainians left. They're going to fight till they're dead. So I was thinking about it a lot, and what came to me is the only thing that's going to stop this madness, I think it'll be when it's the right time, it'll be stopped from above, not from down here.
Alexandros, how troubling has it been to see the Russian Orthodox Church kind of support this invasion and maybe even be used as a tool of Putin's propaganda machine?
It's a good question. I think it's sort of a gray area, as you know. Like the East and the West, I mean, the church has always been very sort of tied up with the state. So there's sort of, I would say, nearly one. So I don't think it's a surprise. It's not a surprise seeing this.
Yeah. Yelena, I understand that you've lived through the horror of war yourself. Provide some perspective on what you feel the Ukrainian people are enduring right now.
Well, Belgrade, I don't know if many people know, but in April of 1999, we were bombed for 78 days every day. It's a horror. It's a terrible thing. Innocent people get hurt. Places get completely destroyed. the damage is not only immediate, but it lasts for years to come. That's why this has to stop. And because I've experienced this, I've called my parents. I was in the United States when they were bombed, and I know how it is to how terrible it is for these people. They're helpless. They don't know what's happening, and my heart goes out to them. And it's really it's something that it's heartbreaking. Yeah. But as Miki said, we are praying that God will stop this, and that the saints will intervene, and that, you know, after this, the people find strength and don't lose hope and faith, which is the most important, and come out on the other side. And I'm just praying that because I know how horrifying.
A lot of people are praying, as Miki said, and as you said. Alexandros, real quick, how can people find out more information about the film and find out where it's playing?
People can type in Man of God, just Google Man of God, or they can go to fathomevents.com, find the film Man of God on their site, and it automatically, you'll find theaters near them. They enter their zip code or their city, and the list of theaters near them pops up. They can get their tickets right away. Advanced ticketing. The film comes out on Monday, March 21st, and on Monday, March 28th, 2 nights only. 800 screens, 175 cities, and 46 states across the U.S.
That's fantastic. And as I said at the top, we need this message now more than ever. I want to thank you, Yelena Popovic, Miki Rourke, and Alexandros Potter. Man of God will hit select theaters here in the States on March 21st and 28th.